Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hometown Cable High School basketball action. Wild Bill Chase here in beautiful downtown Ellenburg at Northern Adirondack High School. And the Northern Adirondack Bobcats varsity boys basketball team is hosting the Moriah Vikings. Pivotal Division II contest. O'Neill wins the tip, pitches to his teammate Zach Welch. Joe Karuski, O'Neill, that's Mike O'Neill, Corey Bilo, Justin Gardner, and Zach Welch out there for the Bobcats. Cats in a little bit of a slide. They've lost 6 in a row. 2 of those games being down in Glen Falls over the holiday tournament. I believe they're 3-4 in league play. Started out 3-0, and they've actually lost 4 league games. Tonight they're playing Moriah. Saturday they host PHS. We watched Bilo, who was fouled. He's on the line shooting 2. Last time I've seen these Cats play, I believe, they played against Seton. Corey Bilo had a big night that night, had 20 points. 1-0's the score. I didn't do the introductions of the teams and anything because I'm not quite sure how much battery life I've got here, and we're going to see how far we can go. Okay, number 23, Smith, out there for Moriah. Who else is out there? Number 40 is Tom Gador. Number 33, that's Fernandez, Mike Fernandez. There's a McDougal out there. Shots off the mark, comes down into the hands of Justin Gardner. He gives it to Welch. Karuski on top. Also O'Neill. O'Neill kicks it back out to the right to Karuski. Bobcats moving the ball around. Gardner driving the baseline, double teamed. Big number 40, or no, number 30. That was Brassard. And we've got a Brassard, a McDougal, a Fernandez, a Gador, and a Smith out there for the Moriah Vikings. Bobcats coached by Mr. John Rabideau. Tim Copeland is the assistant coach. Head coach for Moriah is Brian Cross. That ball stolen away. Cats hadn't gotten it. They tried to go with the basket. We're going to have a foul. Gador inbounds to Brassard. That's McDougal with the ball. He's number 23. That's Smith. 3-point attempt. In and out. Gardner down with another rebound. And there's his 33. Which one's McDougal? Karuski pops a jump shot. And gets a nice friendly bounce and drops in. 3-0 Cats on top. Here early going first quarter. Should be a good ball game here tonight. Brassard out on top. Number 42. That's Brian McDougal. Nice baseline move there. But Gardner pulling down another rebound on that right side. Cats move it up quickly. O'Neill shows the ball. Strong move to the basket. Block. Bilo's there to pick up the loose ball. Drop it in. It's 5-0 lead here. Smith losing it. Picked up by Welch. Welch doesn't convert. Actually, he found himself maybe a little too far underneath the basket. On the inbound play, Smith getting the ball. Smith get the ball back, tried to save it and get it to McDougal, but Welch is there to steal it away. Karuski pulls up on a jump shot, coming in to try and get that rebound. O'Neill ends up knocking it out of bounds. Moriah will inbound. They're down 5-0. We've played 4.5 minutes. Well, 3.5 minutes actually. There's 4.5 minutes left in the quarter. Tuesday night, January 9th, Wednesday night, January 9th. Gardner's there, but O'Neill takes the ball right out of the hands of Gardner. And Gardner got a little shaken up there. I'll make sure I say Happy New Year to everybody. Hometown cable viewing area, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County. Bobcat basketball here. Girls varsity team picking up their first victory last night, traveling down to Port Henry to play the Moriah Vikings, and they prevailed. They played Saranac Lake tough last week. Only come up a little bit short there, and then now we got Sean Burke coming in for the Cats. He'll replace Corey Bilo. Bilo has 3 points. Lead the Cats thus far. Kuruski with the other 2. Burke. Welch, three-pointer, a little short. Welch following his shot, nice job. And he's fouled as he goes to the hoop, 3:41 on the clock. He'll shoot 2. Welch. All shot, first one's off the mark. Well, there's one of the little things that you got to do in a basketball game. Any young viewers out there, maybe a 5th and 6th grade player or modified player, or even a 3rd and 4th grade player in the county league. Welch, he took the shot and he followed his shot. Offensive. Ooh, Moriah don't like that. That's 3 team fouls now on Moriah. That was an offensive foul. Official said he threw the elbow. Moriah coach is not liking that call. Took place right in front of them. Kuruski, his 3-point attempt. And he nails it. It's an 8-2 ball game. Kuruski. A 30-second timeout called out with 3:12 on the clock. Cats with an 8-2 lead over the Moriah Vikings. Moriah inbounds. And a blocking foul called on Zach Welch as he trips up number 23, Brendan Smith. Tom Goddard will inbound the ball. They still got their starters, it looks like. McDougal, Smith, Brassard, Fernandez, along with Gador. And I think that's all of them. Smith dribbling the ball up with his left hand. They kick it out on top. Pull up jump shot. Rebound. Battle underneath. McDougal come up with it. His putback is short. Ball comes into the hands of Burke. Burke kicking it out of bounds. It'll be Moriah ball. Did I say Happy New Year? I believe I did. 2002. Seemed last year flew by. Jump ball called. Possession arrow in favor of the Bobcats. They'll get the ball with 2:29 on the clock. Burke, give it to Kuruski. Kuruski sends it across back to Burke. Burke pulls it out. Andy Siskavich into the game for the first time for the Cats. Siskavich. Yeah, use that bounce pass every chance you get. Siskavich looking to go to the hoop. Cats battling. Ball's knocked out of bounds by an NAC player. And Siskavich's attempt was blocked. Went up against one of the big guy there, number 30, Matt Brassard. Elizabeth Boyer did a nice job walking by here, singing the national anthem again. Fortunately, we were unable to record that this time around. O'Neill and Gardner getting tied up underneath. I don't know, one or the other bounced it off another guy's hands and ended up in the hands of a Moriah player. And now somebody was fouled. Fouls on O'Neill, his second, first quarter action. A little alley-oop to Brassard. He kicks it back out on top. Cutter going to the basket. Gador had him, but a little bit too much on that shot. Comes into the hands of Andy Siskavich. Joe Kuroski, three-pointer, nothing but net. Got to stop the play here. Net gets tied up. That's Kuroski hitting 2 3-pointers, give the Cats an 11-2 lead here in the first quarter. Smith. They go inside to Brasser. Brasser double teamed. His unorthodox hook shot doesn't fall. Bilo running the floor. Kuroski had found him. And he gets fouled as he goes to the hoop. 59 seconds on the clock. Bilo will be on the line to shoot 2. Corey Bilo gets his 4th point here in the quarter. Kuroski's got 6, Bilo's got 4. Bilo's got 5 now. (13-2) as Bilo sinks both of those foul shots. Moriah with the ball. Gador doing a nice job of finding Fernandez cutting to the basket. We've seen that a couple times now, but Fernandez can't finish. Foul's called on the Moriah player. I believe it's on Brassard, his 2nd. 5 team fouls now. Brassard's going out. McDougal returns. The 14's in the game. That's a Ward Hatchet. A hand check. Hatchet. Hand checked. Nice pass inside to Bilo. He can't convert. Boxing out was McDougal on Gardner. They were battling there. You could see that on the camera. Cats finding Bilo on the baseline on the left side. He just can't convert. Cats starting out here pretty good on defense. Only 2 points thus far. 15 seconds left in this quarter. Up 13-2. McDougal drives to the basket. He's fouled by Zach Welch with 8 seconds on the clock. Welch and O'Neal each with 2 fouls. Bobcats got 4 team fouls against them. McDougal ends the scoring drought. Second foul shot doesn't fall. Gardner pulls down another rebound. Gardner. Oh, that's stolen away. Tommy Brasser or Gador at the buzzer. It's the jump shot. Well, they tried to set things up, didn't get to work. One broken play and they get 2 points. 13-5. First quarter action completed. Bobcats over the Vikings. Second quarter underway. Number 14, gotta remember his name, hand check. Burke gets a hand in there defensively. Comes down into the hands of Fernandez. Baseline jump shot. That's nailed by, I think it was McDougal. So, that's 5 straight unanswered points put up by Moriah. They were down at one point, 13-2. It's 13-7 ball game. Kicked out to Zach Welch. His 3-pointer doesn't go. Gardner, nice job of hustling. There, Justin Gardner. Kuroski has hit 3 in a row. He's up to 9 points. 3 in a row, 3-pointers that is. Gardner setting that up with his hustle to keep that ball from going out of bounds. Gardner has been working hard on the glass too for the Bobcats. McDougal, he's fine. He's hit 2 in a row. 16-9 ball game. Burke. A little dribble between the legs. Finds Kuroski. Kuroski feeling hot. And they're saying he traveled. His Hernandez was there to apply the pressure defensively. Siskavich, that is Andrew Siskavich, back in the game for Zachary Welch. Welch has 2 fouls. Him and O'Neill, both on the bench right now. Moriah does, I believe, is ahead of the Bobcats in the standings. Foul is on Andrew Siskavich, his first 5 team fouls for both teams now. We're in the second quarter here. Wow, Bill Chase for Hometown Cable. I don't even know if I introduced myself tonight. Shot, it's off the mark, hits the back of the rim. And that's what you're supposed to be looking at. Go down low to Gardner. Gardner kicks it back out. Gador does a nice job defensively. Steals that ball away. They try to give it back to Gardner. Gador pulls up and he nails that jump shot. For Moriah, they've actually warmed things up offensively now. Fouls on Gardner off the ball, I believe. 16 fouls. Mike O'Neill's going to return. Well, Bobcats are going to put Moriah in the bonus the next foul they commit. Moriah having some problems scoring points early, but they've heated things up here in the last 2-3 minutes of this ball game. Siskavich up on top of Smith, playing some tighter defense. Smith stepped on a line, out of bounds. 5:31 on the clock, 5-point game. 16-11. All right, I learned something. Coaching a 5th and 6th grade team for the NAC. And Ben Fivison from Cherubusco told me about when you shoot jump shots, you got to use the beef method. B being for balance, eye on the back of the rim, elbow in, and follow through. Balance, eye on the back of the rim, elbow in, follow through. A beef method. We just witnessed one of the Moriah players. They were shooting on for the back of the rim. Oh, he traveled, shuffled them feet. It hit the back of the rim, came right back out. That one, no eye on the back of the rim there. That ball's out of bounds. Bobcat ball, 4:55 on the clock. Moriah, located down between Port Henry and Mineville, Moriah High School. Good 2-hour ride up there today, probably. In this kind of wintertime. Through the hands of Burke, he recovers, gets the ball to Gardner. Gardner finds Siskavich. He goes down low to O'Neill. O'Neill can't handle the pass. Ball's kicked. It'll be Moriah ball. Moriah in their away uniforms, red and white school colors, black numbers, black letters. NAC, their home uniforms, green and gold. Green lettering highlighted by gold outline. Green numbers, same thing, highlight. The green stripe down the side on the jerseys. Burke, his shot's off the mark. Hanchet's there. So the Cats, they've had their problems now. Foul's going to be on Andrew Siskavich. See Siskavich getting his feet tied up. Got to be shuffling them side to side. 1-1. Smith's on the line. He makes the first one. It's a 4-point game. 16-12. (16-13). So, since it was 13-2, it's been an 11-3 run here for Moriah. They get themselves back in the game. O'Neal pops a jump shot and banks it off the glass, and it's in. 18-13. Moriah, a little run offensively, gets him back right back in this game. That one's off the mark. Comes down into the hands of Burke. Burke quickly moving it up court. Koroski goes into Corey Bilo, who's back in the ball game. Offensive foul. So no points there. Offensive foul called. Offensively, this game's going in spurts. Started out with the Bobcats, and now Moriah has caught fire. It's only a 2-point game. Burke denied. Fernandez, a reach-in foul by Koroski. 3:05 on the clock. 18-16. Moriah's going on the line. Fernandez makes it a 1-point ball game. He could tie it up here. Moriah can battle all the way back now. They make this basket. No, it's off the mark, but Hanchet's there. Pull down the rebound. Hanchet kicks it out. Fernandez open in the corner. 3-point attempt. Doesn't go. Comes down into the arms. One of his teammates, number 13, Breer. He puts it up and in, and then Moriah has a 1-point lead. Bilo driving to the hoop. The glass and in. 2019. Timeout called. 2:31 on the clock. 20-19 is the score. Bobcats with a 1-point lead over the Vikings. .230 left here in the first half. Wild Bill Chase for Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County. Bring you Bobcat basketball. McDougal kisses one off the glass. Just watched a couple of Cats do that. It's 21-20 game now for Gardner. Got a running start there, but got a dribble first there, Gardner. That's called a travel. He was so wide open. A wide open lane to the basket. Nobody there. Just probably got a little excited. Gardner, though, has played a strong first half for the Bobcats. Strong move to the basket there by Fernandez on the baseline. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 1:59 on the clock. Fernandez makes 1 of 2. Shut the camera off, I think. I don't know. 22-20. Down under 2 minutes. Left and a half. Cats at one time had a 13-2 lead. Koroski, he was hot from 3-point land. Oh, who's that? Zach Welch? I don't know how he got that to go, but he did and tied it up. Angled his body. We could get that ball to fall in. Bilo there, stolen away. McDougal saw that pass, gets it to Hanchet. Hanchet shots off the mark. Got a foul called. I believe against Moriah. I believe against the big guy Brassard. I think that's number 3 on him. We're going to go down the other end. The Bobcats are going to shoot 1-on-1. Oh, no 1-on-1. Koroski colliding somebody from Moriah. Oh, a couple of Rams out there butting heads. Cats turning up the heat here. A little full court pressure. Fernandez can't get to that ball. So the pressure works. 22-22, the ball game remains. Spinner in the game for the Cats. Timmy Spinner. Koroski drives to the hoop. scores off the glass and in. He's in double figures, 11 points, I believe. Moriah moving the ball. Smith with it. Their big guy's in foul trouble. He's on the bench right now. He will be there till the end of the half. Nice pass from Gardner. Kuroski able to run that down with his speed. 14 seconds. O'Neal going to the hoop. He'll go to the line to shoot two. And Coach Rabideau was yelling, one shot, one shot. O'Neal had plenty of time, but he elected to drive, and he's fouled to 10 seconds on the clock. Okay, timeout was called by Rabideau, a 30-second timeout. O'Neal going to shoot a second foul shot. 8th game of the regular season. That time O'Neal smacks it off the glass and in. It's a 25-22 three-point game. Bobcats on top. Fernandez gives the ball to Smith. Smith gets away with an offensive foul. And we watch O'Neal. Looks like he gave Smith a little elbow before as the buzzer sounded, before they walked off the court. 25-22 to Bobcats. Up at one time, 13-2. Now they have themselves a 3-point lead at halftime. Wild Bill Chase will be back with second half action after they get their 10-minute break. Second half action underway here. Bobcats and the Vikings. Boys varsity basketball action. January 9th, the year 2002. Wild Bill Chase bringing you the play-by-play and doing the camera work at the same time. Gardner, strong move on a baseline, puts it up and in. The Bobcats with a 5-point lead, 27-22. Justin Gardner has played a strong game. Joe Kuroski leading the way offensively for the Bobcats in the first half. He has 13 points. McDougal with 10 leads the Moriah Vikings. There's Gardner again with another hustle play. No look pass, finds a teammate. O'Neal loses it. It's out of bounds. It's going to be Moriah ball. Corey Bilo, he's chipped in 7 points. Foul trouble. Bobcats have 4 guys with 2 fouls. Bilo, Saskavich, Welch, and O'Neal. Brassard, the only guy, the big guy for Moriah, in foul trouble with 3. So there's a little recap of what took place in the first half. Foul, I believe, 7:03 on the clock. Appears we're starting this third quarter off similar to the way we started the first quarter off. Bobcats carrying the play now. Then the second quarter belonged to the Vikings. Inbounded to Kuroski from Welch. Kick it out top to Gardner. Gardner, he's feeling the hot hand. Gardner with 4 straight points here to open up this half. And playing a strong game on the boards for the Bobcats. Smith driving. Rolls the ball up. Takes the shot with the right hand. Carried it up with his left hand. Slashed and dashed through the middle there and scored. Inside to Gardner. Gardner, like I said, I think is feeling it a little bit. 6 points here. 6 straight points by Gardner. Kuroski gets a hand in there. Recovery though by Smith. Off the glass and in. Cats trying to end a 6-game losing streak. 4 regular season games. There's Burke hitting a jump shot from the corner. 4 regular season games and 2 tournament games over the holidays. Hope everybody had a good holiday this year. Yeah, much snow yet. Well, tonight it was snowing on the way over here to Ellenburg from Lyon Mountain. Snowing pretty heavy. 4:45, 5 o'clock. 40 mile an hour type, don't move much faster than that. Temperatures been on the mild side this winter. I had hit the guide wire or something that belonged on the basket. up there. There it is. 5:52 on the clock. Cats up 33-26. Andrew Siskavich in the game for Welch. Gardner in the corner. Back to Gardner in the corner. Kurowski flips it up to Siskavich. Bounce pass to Burke. Drives the baseline on the left side. Shot doesn't go. Gardner there again. Off the glass and in. Justin Gardner on fire. They kick it out to Fernandez. Jump ball. Possession arrow, favor the Cats. So they get the ball. 35-26. We got a technical called, I believe, on the coach, Mr. Brian Cross. And Mr. Parker telling him that he better sit down. Coach Cross yanking at the official as they moved up the court. Cats did. He called a technical. Joe Krusky on the line to shoot two, and the Bobcats will get the ball back on the side. Second one is good. 36-26. Moriah, I know they've beaten Seton. They've played pretty tough, the teams in their division. Burke with an underhand layup off the glass and in. And the Cats do open this third quarter, similar to the opening the first quarter. Foul called, 4:56 on the clock. 13, double 13. Kurowski almost stealing that ball without looking. Smith ended up with it. Gives it inside to Brassard. And Brassard's fouled by O'Neal. 4:50 on the clock. That's third foul on O'Neal. Three-pointer nailed by Fernandez. Oh, problems at the nets here. 38-29 now. Hanchett and company are going to apply some full pressure to the Bobcats. Burke breaks through, comes across midcourt. Inside to Gardner. Gardner misses first miss. It's off the head of Hanchett. Out of bounds. Bobcats retain possession. Kurowski swings it into the corner to Burke. Burke shot doesn't go. Siskavich comes down with the loose ball. Kicks it back out to Kurowski. Kurowski pulls up off the glass and in. Ooh. Pretty play there by Joe Kurowski. Ball's out of bounds. Fernandez expecting Hanchett to do something, and he just stood there. Yeah, there's a cheap foul picked up by Smith. Brendan Smith reaching in there from behind. 40-29, Bobcats up by 11 here in this third quarter. Played one half of the third quarter. Welcome to Northern Adirondack, home of the Bobcats. That's that new sign you pick up every once on the screen. Got that lighted, it's a lighted sign. It's taken out the divider they used to have here. And replaced it with a drop cloth, drop net. Separate the gyms between the boys and girls. Double technical. Well, something happened off the ball here, folks. 3:33 on the clock. A double technical being called by the official, Stevie Chris. He saw both guys. And I think the fans are getting into it a little bit between each other. 14 and 22. Stay tuned, folks. This could get interesting. Coach has got a technical for Moriah. A couple players, one from Northern Adirondack, Joe Kuruski, and number 33, Mike Fernandez. It's getting kind of physical. Gador just picked up a technical. Chris is doing what he can to try and get it under control. Slamming that ball down after he called the foul on him. Somebody's going to go shooting some foul shots for the Bobcats. Moriah faithful, trying to make noise while Zach Welch on the line shooting foul shots. The crowd is going to be awakened here. Moriah with 16 fouls. Andrew Zaskavich, his shot doesn't go. Well, it's going to be a long game now. Both teams are going to be in the bonus. Moriah now is shooting 1-1. Dougal on the line makes the basket. It's a 41-30 game. Next foul committed by Moriah puts the Bobcats in the bonus. Officials handing out fouls here to try and get this game under control as much as possible. For number 15 for Northern Adirondack. That's Zach Welch with 4. Burke almost losing it. Very physical play here. Jump ball, possession arrow, favor the Bobcats. Intensity, if you want it, it's here, folks. On hometown cable. Intense basketball game here in Northern Adirondack. Burke. Offensive foul call. Well, one thing about the offensive foul, they seem to be quite consistent on it. Andrew Zaskavich tied up with the big guy, Matt Brassard. See Zaskavich go flying there. Possession arrow. Basket's good on the inbound play. That's Brendan Smith. He'll go to the line to shoot 1. 2:41 here. This game's going to drag now. Fouls shooting. Going to kill my battery is what it's going to do. Bilo. Brador there. Gador. Gador. He's got a Superman tattoo on one of his arms. Rapidu has called a timeout. 2:28 on the clock. 41-33. Bobcats on top of the Vikings here on boys varsity basketball action on hometown cable. Well, Moriah's in the double bonus. There's Big Head Labarge in the way. That's Jamie Big Head Labarge. Moriah battling back here. Similar to what we've seen in the first quarter, we're seeing here in this third quarter. Cats up to double-digit lead, and then now it's a 6-point game. Very physical ball game here, folks. Zach Welch, 3-pointer. It's nothing but net. 44-35. Swing it over here to Gador. Gador travels. No, we're seeing a lot of leading with the elbows. Forearms. Sean Burke tripped up. 17 fouls now on Moriah. This could come down to a foul shooting contest, folks. 45-35. It's a 10-point game. Bobcats on top. Northern Adirondack. Bobcats. Spins around the rim, falls in. 46-35. Burke making both those foul shots. Foul shooting is going to be a big thing. That three-point attempt doesn't go. Hustling. Welch comes down with a rebound. He's got 4 fouls, but just still working hard out there. Burke. Corey, move. John Robidoux yells. Burke. Not Burke. Gardner. Gardner started out this quarter with a hot hand. He scored 8 out of their first 10 points. They haven't got him the ball since, though. Shots off the mark. Fernandez on the weak side. McDougal's shot is what missed. And Fernandez muscles his way up a two-pointer. 46-37. Krusky and O'Neill on the bench. Andrew Shishkavich kicks it to Gardner. Gardner trying to muscle his way through there. He run into Brassard. He can't save it. Brassard's there to pick off that attempt. There's an offensive foul. What, 4th or 5th offensive foul? Fans from Moriah didn't like it, but I'll tell you what, Stevie Parker and Stevie Chris have been a little bit consistent with that. Welch's three-pointer doesn't go. It does go. And a foul is on McDougal. 29 seconds. This is an unusual situation. A 1-and-1 called. Gardner on the line after the three-pointer. Welch feeling it. Gardner a little too much. Brassard there. Fernandez couldn't get the first attempt. Okay, outside that doors, the Moriah fan has been escorted out by Mr. Kokenauer. Said something to Mr. Stevie Parker. The ball went out of bounds. Didn't like a call. Shishkavich, shots blocked. 1 second left here, 49-39. Still another quarter to play, folks. Welch to Burke. Gets it off. Not in time. Cats, though, down by, or up by 3 at the end of the half. Now they find themselves up by 10. 49-39. Bobcat basketball here on Hometown Cable. Northern Adirondack with a 10-point lead over Moriah. One team in the double bonus here. That'd be the Moriah. And the Bobcats are a foul away from being in the double bonus themselves. Oh, looked like a travel there Burt got away with. I don't know. I might be wrong. Shishkavich kicks it out. Bilo. A nice pass from Gardner. Off the glass and in. Bilo, that left-handed shot. Can be tough to defend. Bilo, we know he's got to be up in double figures. Corey Bilo. Brassard, he throws a brick up there. Bilo being pushed. No foul. Bilo holding his composure against a big guy. No pass between the legs to Bilo. It goes to the hoop strong and scores. Pass just in between the legs of the defender there. I think it was from Welch. He was looking to bounce it off a foot, but it ended up in the hands of Milo, and he takes it to the middle and scores 53-39. Fernandez on the line, doesn't make the first one. He's shooting 2. Cats with a little bit of a cushion here. 14-point lead, 13-point lead. But we've seen Moriah battle back. Milo, that shot blocked. Smith dishing to Brassard. Nice play there. Smith driving to the basket, finding Brassard to his right. He lays it up and in. 11-point lead. Smith fouls Burke. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Okay, Burke missed the first one. Shooting a double bonus now. Both teams in the double bonus. 20 fouls called here. Burke makes the second one. 12-point game. Thing's going to drag now. Foul shooting. Going to slow it right down. Hanchett, Fernandez, McDougal, Gador, Smith out there for the Moriah. Gardner getting a hand on that pass. Goes out of bounds. Gardner, Bilo, Siskavich, Welch, and Burke out there for the Bobcats. Physical game here. Swing the ball over to McDougal. He hits the jump shot. McDougal with the hot hand for Moriah here tonight. He had 10 points in the first half. Not quite sure what he could possibly be up to. Andrew Siskavich over on the right side. Bounce pass to Gardner. Gardner. He tries to give it to Burke. Foul's going to be on Gardner. Tell you what I like about Justin Gardner. As a kid, he took the hit and he knows it's part of the game. No retaliation or anything like that. No slapping the floor, being mad. Gives you 100%. McDougal can't make the one. Foul shooting. Need the foul shots here. Karosky back in for Siskavich. And he makes the second one. Down to 9-point game. Karosky turns, pops a jump shot, doesn't go. Hanchett, nice job of rebounding. Boxing out Corey Bilo. Smith gets it to Gador. Fernandez, 3-point attempt. That doesn't go. Gardner there to get the rebound. Foul's going to be on McDougal. Gardner hits a big jump shot, or foul shot there. He was fouled underneath under the defensive end for the getting a rebound. They bring the ball down. He gets to shoot 2 and he nails them both. Those are big free throws. Anytime you can nail the free throws, you get them 3 points. Nice drive there by Gador, using his muscle. We had a scramble there. Cats had it, lost it. Cats move the ball here, use the clock, take time off it, play to their advantage. Travel, something John Rabideau didn't want to see there. 4:28 on the clock and a turnover. Tim Baker in the game, number 50. Heard John Rabideau yelling, "Who's got 50?" screen or a pick set there by Brassard. Jump shot by Hanchett. Bodies flying all over. Bobcats had one defender down. Not quite sure who scored for Moriah, but they did pick up points there. 56-49. 7-point ball game. Oh, offensive there. Foul was called. Number 23, Brendan Smith, fouling out on that foul. Burke is on the line to shoot two. Smith went over to the bench, punched the wall. So a technical was called. Bobcats will get to shoot 2 more foul shots. Burke had 1 and 2. Zach Welch now steps to the line. Welch makes 1. So they've hit 2 out of 3 here. Big foul shots right here. They had brought it down to a 7-point ball game. It's now a 9-point game. 58-49. Bobcats make 2 out of 4. And we got a timeout, 30-second timeout being called by Moriah with 3:57 on the clock. 58-49, Northern Adirondack with a 9-point lead. Well, the Cats get possession after that technical too, so could be a 6-point swing here if they score. Gardner, but they're going to use some clock time. Oh, Broski, Gardner in good position. Welch hustling, tips that ball, keeps it alive. Bobcats end up maintaining possession. Gardner and Welch working hard. Welch with the 4 fouls. Not playing tentative, which is good. Well, Gardner, though, bounces it off the foot of Fernandez. Fernandez lays it up and in. 58-51. Burke pulls up. Jump shots off the mark. Gardner. Over and back violation. Again, Welch giving his all here. I'm going to pick my 3 stars here. McDougal would be one of them. And Gardner. And probably Zach Welch. Oh, Brassard throws up a brick. Bounce pass to Kurowski. Kurowski pulls it back. Gives it to Burke. Down under 3 minutes left here. Cats with that 7-point lead. Gardner. Ooh. Can't get it to go. Brassard is there for the pulls down a rebound. Gador bringing it up. Timeout called. 2:21 on the clock. 58-51. Bobcats still clinging to that 7-point lead. Brassard underneath. He's pushed by Corey Bilo. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 in a 3-point attempt. Coming out of the hand of Hanchett. Came down into the arms of Brassard. He's on the line, 2:15 on the clock to shoot 2. Both teams in the double bonus. Both teams with players in foul trouble. Smith fouling out for Moriah. That's 4 fouls now on Bilo. Brassard sinks both of them foul shots. 5-point game, 58-53. Foul shooting playing an important part here in this contest. Very important. Bobcats, though. Moriah fans getting a little loud and boisterous. There's one guy over here, he's making more noise than the NAC cheering squad. Burke to Bilo. Bilo. He's fouled, go to the line. Cats take off valuable seconds off the clock. Put Bilo on the line to shoot 2, 1:44 on the clock. Bilo coolly and calmly sinks it. Once again, I can't emphasize it enough. Foul shooting, very important here. That one's a little short. Gardner sandwiched between two Moriah players. They come up with the ball. Fernandez kicks back to Hanchek. Hanchek, three-pointer, off the mark. That doesn't go. Foul call. The hold says that it's intentional. 2 shots in a lot, and the ball back. Burke on the line. They called an intentional foul. See the referee crossed his arms up over his head. Burke sinks them both, 61-53. I got to change the battery here, folks. 1:28 on the clock. Okay, we had a turnover. Bobcats 61-53, changing the battery. We're up by 8. Fernandez drives to the basket, foul called, 1:19 on the clock. Let's hope there's enough juice in his battery to bring you the remaining part of the game. There's the Munn girls. They're back in town. Rachel and Bridget. They're keeping their hair one's longer than the other now so they can tell each other apart. Who's on the line? Mike Fernandez, I believe, shooting 2, 1:19 on the clock. Cats clinging to that 8-point lead. Mike O'Neill's in the back in the contest. O'Neill, Gardner, Burke, Karosky, and Welch for the Bobcats. Fernandez, looks like Brassard, Gador, Hanchett, and probably Baker, number 50. Moriah looking to go with the muscle and the brawn. Welch gets to Burke. Burke moves the ball up across midcourt to Karosky. They foul Karosky. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 at 1:10 on the clock. Karosky. Second one, good. Moriah fans, they've been trying to disturb the foul shooting of the Bobcats. And they might miss one, but they haven't missed. If they've getting a chance to take 2, they have not missed 2. It's a big guy named Carr. He's got number 42 on him, probably a JV player. That one doesn't go. Brassard's underneath, fouled, 55 seconds on the clock. Fouled by Gardner, I believe. He'll shoot 2. Well, I wonder if he's related to Mrs. Brassard. Probably is. I just noticed that she's here. She was a math teacher at Northern Adirondack. That's probably her grandson. Foul called. Go to the other end. 54 seconds on the clock. Mike O'Neill on the line, shooting 2, 62-54. 8-point game. Close to 9 o'clock here. Moriah's going to get home late. Violation. It'll be 11:30 before Moriah rolls into town. The way it was snowing might slow him down even more. Gardner there for the rebound. Gardner is going to go to the other end and shoot 2. It is 9 o'clock, folks. Well, see, foul's going to be on Gador. You know what? Basketball court, there's not really a lot of room to maneuver on it. We put 10 players on there. This court tonight, though, seems to be shrinking all the time. There's fairly good sized room. I mean, there's a room to maneuver in. This court seems to be shrinking because these guys are running into each other constantly. O'Neill fouls Brassard, cracks him over the head. John Rabideau not happy with that. Going to take him out of the game. Brassard. That's 4 on O'Neill. 4 on Welch. 4 on, I think, Bilo. Brassard nails one. Timeout call. 44 seconds on the clock. Foul called. Koruski's going to go down the other end. That took 2 seconds off the clock. Bryce Labarge, she's looking to go home. Yeah, we'll tell all hometown cable people that Jamie Labarge won money on a World Series ticket held in Lime Mountain, but we didn't give him the money yet. He'll never get it. Ooh, three-pointer nailed by Fernandez. That'll be another timeout taken. Well, the battery's dying here, folks, and we're at the closing seconds of the game. 66-58. Timmy Spinner on the line. Makes it 67-58. Sean Burke, when we shut off here when the battery light came on, and he hit 3 foul shots out of 4. Put him up 66. Now Spinner put the little icing on the cake, so to speak. Very physical ball game here. Wild Bill Chase for hometown cable. Buzzer sounds, three-pointer hit. Final score, 68-61. The Bobcats snapped their 6-game winning streak. Invite you all to tune in to Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network. Everybody have a good night. Drive carefully out there. And once again, Happy New Year.